On May 21st, 2019, Los Angeles turned into the set of a real-life action movie. A massive stolen RV thundered down the streets of the San Fernando Valley, windshield shattered, door missing, and two terrified dogs inside. Behind the wheel was Julie Ann Rainbird, a 52-year-old woman from Winnetka, tearing through neighborhoods as stunned drivers scattered for safety. What began as a failure to yield quickly spiraled into one of California's wildest pursuits.
Valley once again coming up to a red light, going right through the red light, making that right turn. We're going to get our first glimpse. That might be a dog. There's a dog in the driver's seat on his lap, so he's driving with a dog on his lap, speeding through this parking lot, and he's probably hoping to come out the other side. It looks like a closed parking lot. We'll widen out a little bit to see what this is. I think it's an apartment complex. You can see only a few cars, but he really doesn't care. He's going to hit whatever it takes to evade police here, and once again making another U-turn, right, slicing right through that tree there, and the windshield just came off. So the windshield of that RV just came. He ripped the whole side. Yeah, the whole side is missing. Look at that. Look at this amount of debris that's falling out of this RV. You can see the front right tire. It looks like that wheel's almost about to come off, or at least the tire is very flat, but you can see it wobbling really clearly. I don't see anybody else. Now we have a really clear view inside the vehicle. It does not look like, from my vantage point, that there's anybody near the front except for the driver, but you can see he's now, or he or she is now driving with no windshield, very obstructed views, now squeezing through traffic. This large vehicle now squeezing through traffic on Tampa Avenue. Again, we're right along Tampa Avenue in Northridge now, continuing to make our way further south through the San Fernando Valley. I can't tell just yet whether it's a man or even a female yet, but it looks like it's a female. It's a female driver. I think it's a female driver. Very animated. There might be two dogs. There are two dogs in her lap. I think there's two dogs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. On what intersection is that? We're in Woodland Hills now, making a left turn, but barely able to make that left turn, really wide. And the dog is scared. Oh no! Goodness gracious. The dog is running away. The dog is okay. The dog is running away. There's still another dog on her lap. That dog is walking away. You saw he tumbled out of there. He was very scared. He jumped out and is now walking away. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. She just struck another RV. Oh, another close call. Another close call. Again, each of these intersections, she's had the worst luck because all of these intersections have been red lights. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and you've got to believe they are considering everything at this point. Another, oh no! Right into that black sedan. Okay, took a spin, and now she's hitting the curb once again. So there we have a T-bone crash. I don't see the other dog. I don't see the other, the dog's trying to get out again. Yep, okay. And she's still not slowing down. For everybody and everything in her way. Serious damage to life and property in the San Fernando Valley. If you live anywhere in the Tarzana area is where we are right now. We're back on Tampa. We've been on Tampa before. We're further south now in the San Fernando Valley here at Burnetta Place. So Tampa Avenue, Burnetta Place, if you live anywhere near here. We're south of Ventura Boulevard now, making our way up into the hills. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Right into the tree, slammed right into a silver sedan there that was pulling into a driveway, and the pursuit has now come to a crash ending at Tampa Avenue and Wells Drive.
After the chaos came a long list of consequences. Rainbird was sentenced to 8 years and 8 months in state prison, along with a lifetime driving ban. She faced charges including driving under the influence, felony evading, and hit and run, among others. The dogs survived, the victims recovered, and Los Angeles got yet another reminder that stolen RVs and reckless choices never end well. On June 2, 2021, a quiet morning in Greene, Ohio, erupted into pure chaos. Witnesses watched in disbelief as a young man tried to break into cars, and when deputies arrived, he bolted in a speeding RV with the doors still swinging open and a power cord dragging behind. Tires screeched, bumpers crumpled, and that motorhome tore across neighborhoods like it had a mind of its own.
And we're going back southbound Arlington. Southbound Arlington. Southbound Arlington again. How many active tires do we have? Good one. Left side is completely flat. Yeah, left side. Continue on south on Arlington from 37. Struck a semi. Rolling 10 at 70, ready. With his yards and half in the fences. And they can through back on the high power drive. I hope you did stuff there. He did not come back on high power. Be ready. Right here's something. He's not going to go anywhere. Send that dog. Send that dog.
Deputies finally caught up when the RV bogged down in a muddy backyard. Randy H. Schiffbauer, only 24, was arrested without anyone hurt, a miracle considering the damage he caused. He's now facing charges including vehicle theft, property damage, and fleeing, among others. It was a sight straight out of a Hollywood disaster film. On November 7, 2001, Dallas commuters looked up to see a flaming 18-wheeler lumber truck barreling through city streets, belching thick black smoke. News helicopters circled as the stolen rig tore through intersections and even drove the wrong way on major roads. For more than an hour, it felt like the city itself was holding its breath.
He's been staying in the same general area, and he's been seen waving to people on the sidewalk.
Incredibly, many pedestrians are not only enjoying the show, they're actually encouraging the performance.
Traffic jam ahead. One car is trying to back up as the truck heads across the median now.
A cruiser rushes forward with guns aimed at the semi's rear tires. The bullets find their mark, but an unbelievable complication is about to turn this chase into a terrifying display.
It looks like there's smoke coming from the back of the truck.
Sparks from the grinding rims have flown up to the truck's payload, igniting the cords of lumber.
Big plume of smoke now.
Within seconds, the semi turns into a rolling inferno.
And now there's flames. The truck is on fire. This is absolutely unbelievable.
Flames race up the stacks of 2x4s. 6,000 pounds of kindling on the move. The insane heat builds to an explosive level. A burning tire blows loose and rockets down the street like an unguided missile.
Oh, look at that. It's rolling free. It's completely engulfed in flames heading through that parking lot.
The suspect continues his manic parade, as if this is all just part of an act.
This is so dangerous for everybody out on the road right now.
He doesn't realize that his lethal actions are about to reap a lethal response.
You can see a police van pulling up from behind as more pieces fly off that truck.
A white van rushes in behind the fiery fugitive. Inside is a tactical team with orders to use deadly force. As the driver tries to steer his rig across the median, the truck's exposed rims get stuck on the curb. Officers know this may be their only chance.
The van's opening up. Officers are jumping out. They're rushing toward the semi. and that one officer has his gun drawn. I think he's firing.
As bullets tear through the cab, the driver stomps on the gas, panicked and confused.
He's pulling away. They don't know if he was hit or not.
He thought this was all fun and games, but it's become life and death.
Lumber spills all over the roadway.
He jerks the semi back and forth, shaking loose the truck's cargo as a blockade. His desperate act bought him some time, enough time to buy himself a lot more trouble.
There's a school bus ahead, and he charges past it, lumber falling off.
The dangling lumber strikes the back of a school bus. Inside, a jostled child is injured by the impact. No matter what it takes, police have to end this chase now, before another innocent gets caught in this guy's sights.
Oh, no! Right on the tail of that sedan, he barely slows down in time.
They charge forward for another shot at him, but the driver veers wildly, cutting them off. Police make the call for sharpshooters and helicopters to take action.
There are several police airships closing in nearby. He slowed way down here. Officers are holding their position, and it looks like he's coming to a complete stop now.
Police aren't sure what to make of his sudden change of heart, but the suspect has a good reason for stopping. It turns out that the tactical assault had worked. With incredible marksmanship at a full sprint, the officer hit the driver before he could pull away.
Police rush in, he's on the ground, and it looks like they've got him. He's not resisting.
After 90 minutes of pursuit, officers finally stopped the truck and pulled the driver from the burning cab. Miraculously, no one was injured. The unidentified driver was taken into custody and faced multiple felony charges. And Dallas would never forget the day when a stolen lumber truck on fire became breaking news nationwide. August 29, 2024. Morning rush hour on Highway 70 turned surreal when a full-size stolen bus thundered across central Arkansas. The driver, Elvin Richard, had stolen the motor coach hours earlier from Little Rock and wasn't stopping for anyone. Troopers chased the massive vehicle through highways and rail crossings as stunned commuters watched the rolling fortress veer toward the Union Pacific Yard.
Unsuccessful pit.
Are y'all on Pogo yet or not?
Yeah, we're coming back towards 40. We're at Bethany.
Yeah, we're out front of the Sonic at Bethany and 51.
I'm coming up on Pogo now. I'm trying to get in front of it.
Alright, hey, let's go get the next clear, okay? Black man right here, looks like we're locked in. We're going westbound.
I think if we continue this way, we might come out by the parole office. I'm not really sure.
He's about to get stuck on the track. He's stuck over the track.
We've got 2 tires that have been shot out. 2 tires shot out.
Moving across the railroad track.
The pursuit ended when Sergeant Gabe Monroe took a calculated shot, disabling the bus by puncturing its tires. Richard was taken into custody without injury and now faces theft, burglary, felony, fleeing, and criminal mischief charges, among others. The Pulaski County prosecutor later ruled Monroe's actions fully justified. Another day, another unbelievable entry in the Arkansas State Police playbook. November 9, 2023, Miami-Dade County. What started as a stolen U-Haul van tied to a string of thefts and an assault on a police officer suddenly exploded into a high-speed pursuit along Florida's turnpike. Troopers from the Florida Highway Patrol joined in as the suspect weaved through dense traffic, sideswiping cars and forcing innocent drivers off their lanes.
Hey, Norwich, we're probably going to hit traffic here, so we might do it soon.
Passing 74th, passing 74th Street. Signal 14 vehicles on the rim. Yeah, they're about to pit. Be careful, bud. Class 106, still at 93 miles per hour.
Corporal A. Sierra ended the chase by executing a precise pit maneuver, disabling the van and allowing troopers to swarm in. The suspects were handed over to the Homestead Police Department and now face theft, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, and felony fleeing charges. On the evening of August 23, 2022, a quiet stretch of Interstate 75 in Gainesville, Florida, erupted into pure chaos. A stolen box truck barreled down the wrong side of the highway, headlights glaring, metal scraping, and terrified drivers swerving for their lives. Behind the wheel was 34-year-old Brandon J. Baker, who had already been tied to an armed carjacking before taking off in the truck.
Corey, where you at now? R393, R393. 75 Cal Chinese 6 now in front of Master Coast. Why you go update, please? We're eastbound. We're passing Burger King eastbound.
Call when I'll call from ASO eastbound. 4,000 block eastbound speeds are about 60 miles an hour.
Okay, so units 2300 Archer.
Northbound into the new Butler Plaza. Northbound 37 Boulevard.
He's really locked him in. That's the perfect opportunity in that plaza.
Alright, we're back on Archer Road. I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASO K9, still eastbound, Blaze P. Hey, you good?
You can get where the island. I'm going to second this red car.
Alright, we are at 35th Boulevard.
People, pit that truck, pit that truck.
Trying to get to it. Signal 4 and wrong lane of traffic. Piccadilly, wrong lane of travel past Piccadilly. Continuing on.
It's good to see the help us, guys. We need to stop this now.
Stand by. Okay, so third part of attempted pit. We are going through the Metro Diner Plaza. And then on 34, keep wrong. Everybody hold the traffic for a second. Keep calling. We're through the parking lot. We're about to come out at 34th Street. Attempted pit again. Coming back out on the 34th Street. Going back southbound on 34th.
When the dust settled, Baker was taken into custody by Florida Highway Patrol and Alachua County deputies. He was charged with armed carjacking, felony fleeing, and aggravated assault on law enforcement, with more charges pending from Tampa police. One person was injured, but it could have been far worse. Sometimes it's only sheer luck and sharp teamwork that prevent a chase like this from turning tragic. On April 25, 2021, Atlanta traffic came to a crawl as a stolen Isuzu landscape truck weaved recklessly down Interstate 75 and 85. Troopers had been tracking it since it left the metro area, and when Trooper First Class Miles and Trooper Hun finally caught up, the driver made it clear he had no intention of stopping.
Atlanta still southbound past the Lakers Parkway now. Clear southbound past the Lakers. Central Avenue now, we're coming up on Central.
No, I'm gonna see if I can get him to go.
Stand by, 797, about Tampa Bay, go ahead. Central pit, roll over, stand by. Central, 797, about Tampa Bay, go ahead.
The pursuit ended when a precision pit maneuver sent the stolen truck spinning into a barrier. The driver, later identified as Tyrell Williamson, was pulled from the wreck and taken to Grady Hospital before being booked into the Fulton County Jail. For Georgia State Patrol, it was just another day proving why training and timing can end chaos safely. On the morning of February 27, 2023, Georgia State Patrol troopers found themselves chasing something they'd probably never imagined: a stolen cement truck roaring down Interstate 20, leaving a trail of wet concrete and flying gravel. The pursuit twisted across multiple highways as officers scrambled to contain the lumbering hazard before it crushed someone's car or worse. With public safety on the line, command made a rare and risky call.
Everybody be calm. We'll only stop. Controls fire.
Oh my fucking God.
The pursuit ended when troopers successfully disabled the truck's radiator, forcing it to seize up just miles later. The driver was arrested at gunpoint and faced a long list of criminal charges. Thanks to sharp coordination and a precise rifle shot, no civilians or officers were injured. It was one of those chases that proved GSP will do whatever it takes to stop the danger before it stops anyone else. On the afternoon of November 4th, 2023, an 18-wheeler ripped across the Houston area, sparking a multi-county chase that looked more like breaking news than reality. Law enforcement from Montgomery, Harris, and Fort Bend counties joined forces as the massive truck plowed through traffic. For 2 tense hours, an 80,000-pound vehicle rolled through intersections with no concern for human life.
Traffic is at a stop.
That's it.
231, is he slowing down? 2322, he's turning around the counterflow down the exit ramp, or the on-ramp.
Where? Are you barely driving?
Counterflowing on 59 southbound.
That's fair. They're just clarifying 59 southbound.
Southbound through Richmond.
Clear southbound through Richmond.
Southbound through Banks. We're crossing Sunset Boulevard and counterflowing over here again.
Crossing Sunset Boulevard. Actors counterflowing.
Still southwest on Main Street, speeds are 45.
Southbound not again.
The pursuit finally ended near Fry Road and FM 1463, where spike strips and precision shots disabled the tires. The driver, whose truck and license both traced back to Florida, was arrested without further incident. He faces felony evading, possession of a controlled substance, and reckless endangerment, among others. Early afternoon on July 18, 2020, Ohio troopers received a call that would soon grip the entire state: a semi-truck driver holding his wife hostage and refusing to surrender. The pursuit spanned multiple interstates, with officers trying to negotiate while the truck swerved dangerously across lanes. Every radio call carried the same chilling uncertainty: would he give up peacefully or force police to stop him by any means necessary?
Continue, hands off when you are. Back off of you. Somebody get six set up north of us. Somebody get six set up north of us. Give your license now.
Driver, just stop. Stop. We can work this out.
What lane is he in? We're getting... He's sitting right here towards 52. So slow down. Right lane. Right lane.
Driver's on the thing with the negotiator this time, folks.
Okay, all those we use, back off a little bit while he's on the phone. Back off a little bit, keep him a little distant.
He's coming your way, 1326.
Okay, he just entered the northbound side of 275. He is now northbound, approaching the 52 exit. Fall back, OC, fall back a little bit. We're 6 hour on exit. You can have it on this roof, turn around.
Where?
Right there, 1743.
After repeated warnings, the standoff ended when a SWAT marksman fired a .50 caliber round into the truck's engine, finally bringing it to a halt. The driver, Patrick Berthelot, was taken into custody after threatening himself with a knife. His wife survived, though injured, and Ohio officers were left shaken by one of the most volatile pursuits they had ever seen. And just like that, another pursuit comes to an end. But our story is far from finished. The next video dives even deeper into the chaos that happens when suspects push their luck 1 mile too far. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for being here. Make sure to hit subscribe so you're ready for the next chase.